When I think about it, it does feel as if every other sci-fi movie and TV show nowadays has a multiverse concept. Although there are many multiverse concepts explored in science fiction, there are three main types of multiverses used in popular media. But why is this the case, and could this be a sign of a larger problem in Hollywood? The concept of the multiverse is the idea that an infinite number of universes coexist alongside our own universe, with each universe potentially having its own laws of physics. There are brain multiverses, cyclic multiverses, and landscape multiverses. However, the most referenced are the level 1, 2, and 3 multiverses. These three types are often referred to as the parallel universes, the bubble universe, and the many worlds interpretations. An example of the parallel universe would be the show The Flash.
Hello?
And the movie Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. In The Flash, characters encounter alternate versions of themselves and explore different Earths with their own versions of history and heroes. Equally, Into the Spider-Verse brings together various versions of Spider-Man from parallel universes. The idea of the parallel universes is that multiple distinct realities run parallel to ours, where different choices and events lead to unique outcomes. Similar, yet slightly different, is many worlds interpretation. The many worlds interpretation suggests that every significant event creates multiple branches of reality. This proposes that every conceivable outcome plays out in a separate coexisting universe. The movie Source Code explores this idea as a soldier repeatedly enters alternate realities to prevent a terrorist attack. Also, Apple TV Plus's new show Dark Matter is about a physicist who is abducted into an alternate version of his life and follow his attempts to return to his reality.
Who are you?
I live here with you.
Charlie! Daniel? Have you done something to them?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Now, the show Rick and Morty and the movie Interstellar both explore the idea of bubble universes. The concept suggests that our universe is just one of many isolated bubbles within a larger multiverse. The infinite possibilities of multiverses allow studios the ability to reheat the same multiverse meal with a new sauce for a twist. Marvel leans on this trope a lot more than any other production. But the reason they all do it is because it works. The top 4 Marvel movies that use the multiverse trope have garnered over $7.8 billion worldwide. Granted, Marvel fans saw these movies for nostalgia and the characters more than the trope, but hear me out. We have to zoom out and take a look at the broader media economy for a second. Since people are more likely than ever to prefer watching movies at home, and streaming services don't pay great residuals, if any at all. We saw this with the strikes, and just about every year, the monthly streaming service prices go up. Also, advertisers are slowly realizing they get a better return working with content creators. Some of the most popular YouTubers and streamers have more on-demand views and concurrent live viewers than all of these billion-dollar corporations. These companies' income is drying up from the front and back end while simultaneously increasing their overhead because the writers and actors are demanding more. In the current economy, a flop could end a career and bankrupt a company. So, as an exec with a 5-figure mortgage, kids in school, and other bills, a lifetime you'd want to maintain, if you were in their shoes, it makes sense to play it safe and create what you know works. Hence, you end up with Interstellar, The Flash, Loki, Endgame, WandaVision, The Umbrella Academy, Russian Doll, Dark, Everything Everywhere All at Once, etc., etc., etc. For now, they work. That is, until grifters misuse the trope and saturate the market with low-effort narratives. These low-effort narratives lessen the stakes. Typically, when a character dies, it's often emotional and consequential. Remember the first time you saw Mufasa die?
Dad, come on. You gotta get up.
Or what about the death of Artax in the Neverending Story?
Artax, please. You're letting the sadness of the swamps get to you. You have to try.
Ugh, my poor little heart couldn't take it. I felt so sad for Atreyu. I get chills just thinking about it. I even feel a little water building up in my eyelids. These moments live on with us long after the movie ends. And for the story, They develop characters and influence plot arcs because the stakes are high when death is permanent. So in a sense, the reason for the success of the multiverse is also its biggest issue. Marvel especially should be careful. They wouldn't want